What's going on, everybody? Here, and welcome back to Palworld. Today, we're going to be talking about probably the best base location in the game as of right now. I don't know. This is probably it. I was told about this from a plethora of people on the Discord, on Twitter, on even streaming everywhere. I was told everywhere, so I don't know who found it first. So if you found it first, awesome. Thank you for finding this first. But this location is pretty amazing. It's pretty sick. It is basically straight north of the starting area. So right here's where you're going to be starting. You're going to go up north. You're gonna move your way over here. This is gonna be the first tower, and then north of that tower, you're gonna need a flyer to get here. You're gonna see like the winter tower, and right before the winter tower, before the tower of the Free Pal Alliance, there is a hill, a very top of a hill, and we are on the very top of the hill. So let me kind of show you what it looks like from a distance here. So there's the winter tower. This is the top of the hill right here. Now the reason there's a couple reasons, but the reason this place is probably the best place to build is because of the nodes that spawn here. We have, I believe, 7 iron nodes, 7 ore nodes. Sorry, not iron, just ore. 7 ore nodes that spawn here, and 6 coal ores that spawn here. So as you can see, my ring encompasses all of the different ore nodes. It encompasses all of the different ores. So that means that while you're here, while you're hanging out, while you're doing things, you can have this place set up to make ingots and to make refined ingots, and then eventually, other stuff as well. So it's pretty amazing. Now, the reason that we have this little thing in the top of the hill right here, there's a hill. I'll kind of show you right here. If you look underneath, there's a hill right here, and that's why there's a platform on top here. This is where we put our PAL box, so that way we can encompass as much of the ore as we can. We actually can get all of it, so it's not bad. But the key, I think the key to making this work really good is actually the Anubis. So we had Anubis before, and basically they're really good miners and they're really good handy workers. So if we go over here, we click on these guys. They have a handiwork level 4 and they have a mining level 3. So those two right there, amazing. And they have a transporting level 2, so that's even good as well. If you can get some better passive skills, that's fantastic. If you get like work slave and stuff like that, like that's awesome. But just to get it going, Anubis is the is a really good pal to get. To get Anubis, if you don't have them, you're gonna need a bushy and a pen king. So pen king and then a bushy, which I don't think I have another bushy. I think my bushy's out at my other base. But that is actually how you can breed those, breed them to get Anubis. So yeah, they just make everything amazing. So I have a ton of Anubis down here. And depending on what you want to do, this isn't my main base. It probably will become my main base, to be honest. But essentially how the things that you need and the things that like to keep it operational, you obviously have to have beds. So beds are a thing. This is the area that didn't have any ores and stuff like that spawned in there. So, it is what it is. You're going to need beds. You're going to need probably the hot springs in order to keep everybody sane. And then you're going to need probably a berry farm. You could use a Caprity and get berries that way, but I just have a berry farm here. So we have two pals working on that. We have a Valette, which can, I believe, plant and pick, and then we have one waterer as well. And then I have 2 forges, so I have one for charcoal and one for refined ingots. And the reason I have charcoal, I'll tell you in a minute. So that's the reason. The charcoal right here is the only reason that I have this lumber mill here. And the reason for the charcoal is for carbon fiber. So if I go into, oh gosh, I'm so full, no. So if I go into here, and this is basically Pal Sphere making essential. So palladium fragments, refined ingot, which I can get here, carbon fiber, which I can get here, and then cement. So cement and palladium fragments are the only things that I don't have being made here. I could set up a stone pit and I could get palladium fragments here. However, I don't want to do that. And then cement, obviously you have to go out and get the stuff to make that. But the reason I don't put a stone pit here is because once all those Anubis are done, harvesting everything, they'll go through and they'll put all the stuff away too. So in the time that it takes to respawn, all this stuff will actually get put away, and you'll be able to use it. That way you don't have to worry about getting like other pals to go ahead and move stuff around. That guy is just over there chilling. I don't know what he's doing. But now, as you can see, these guys are just going to go to town. They're going to go over to hit that coal node. But they're going to go to get transporting things like that. And then the reason I have the charcoal is for the carbon fiber. So the carbon fiber, again, is to make the PAL spheres. So I just basically keep coming over here, max production, start production, and then the Anubis or whatever, they'll come over here and work on this when they're not doing something else. And yeah, it's just basically a fantastic base. Now, if you wanted to make this your main base, you probably could. What I would recommend, and what I probably will do, it's not laid out very nicely. I don't have everything in the perfect spot. There's some things that pals get stuck on. You could definitely refine it a little bit better in your world, and I probably will over time. But I kind of tried to throw this up real quick just to get it going. You will have to build multi-stories, because you are right on the edge of a cliff. So this is about as far out as I can build right here. So basically what I need to do is I need to build another staircase up, and then I can build a whole other floor above this. But I need to make sure that I have enough room that our pals can sleep under here without getting stuck on anything. So, but once I have a whole other floor above it, we could, in theory, put the breeding pen. We could, in theory, put some hatching things. We could put some, some of the other things that maybe your main base would need that this base doesn't currently have. But let me go ahead and let me just fly over this again, so you can kind of get an idea of where it's at, what it looks like. If you have the teleport, let's see, look for closest teleport, Sealed Realm of the Guardian. There's a teleport right here. This is where you're going to fight Valette. If you know where this is at, basically you head straight north from this tower and a little bit west. So let's again fly over it. You'll kind of see where it's at. So there's the tower on top of the mountain. That's usually the second tower that you're going to be fighting at. And then here is this. Now, another fantastic thing about this place, I've never been raided. I've never been raided here. I don't know if I can be raided. And that's great because I can actually AFK, like fully AFK. I can stand there and not be attacked, not have to worry about anything. And it's actually fantastic. So yeah, but that is that. I think this is the best spot, the best base place you can probably get. I could probably do a little bit more building over here, and I might try to do some building over here. But I'm trying to keep the ore nodes nice, clean and clear, stuff like that. So, but yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think down below. And are you building here? I feel like everybody's gonna build here. Like this is like the spot to build in because you've got coal, you've got iron, you've basically got refined ingots. And once you've got refined ingots automated, you've got everything else. So yeah, very exciting stuff. Once we get into the PAL metal, this will be even bigger because you're going to be using refined ingots. So basically, I just keep going in here. See, as you can see, I just go in here, I hit max production, start production. Now, as far as fire type guys go, I have Dormantite Ignises in here because they're super fast. However, I wouldn't recommend them. I would recommend a smaller fire type, probably like maybe even a Wixen would probably be fine, just because of the their size. They seem to get stuck on stuff a lot, you know what I mean? So but yeah, that's it. The best, I think this is the best base location that is currently in the game. It's fantastic. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Have you found any better base spots? If you have, I would love to hear about them. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up. Leave a comment down below. Discord, whatever you want. Whatever you want to try to get in touch with me with. That'd be amazing. But I think this is the best spot. I can't imagine. It's unrateable. You've got coal and you've got ore, and you've got enough room to build. And it's just like, it's perfect. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you all had a fantastic time. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun things. And we'll be back streaming some more here shortly. So yeah. Bye, everybody.